Welcome back, guys. My name is Abel Garcia, your favorite male to female detransitioner, and today I have my co-host, Drunken Senpai, your favorite senpai that is drunk as hell, and maybe an extra little surprise for y'all if you are paying attention. Drunken, can you tell our viewers what's going on for today?
I don't know what surprise you have, and that scares me. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some really good news. We were going to do this yesterday, but the guest that was wanting to come on with us, we were going to do a later show. He got stuck at work, so we kind of had to put this off for today. We are winning this culture war. Slowly but surely, we are actually winning it. Let's see. 8 out of the 10 Republicans who voted to impeach Trump are gone. Kinzinger he's in trouble. Let's see. Cuomo's gone.
We all know about Cheney.
Oh yeah, Cheney's out. Cheney's out. Lost by a huge margin. Cuomo's been gone.
Huge. It was
Stelter, huge. But Stelter's gone. He got fired, and Dr. Anthony Fauci is now stepping down as the head of the NIH. Now, I wonder why that would be, but there is some good lining to that as well. But before we get into all of this, we gotta do this quickly because Asshat here has got things to do.
It's not Asshat. It's your favorite co-host. Okay.
It's Asshat.
I'm being sexually harassed by white people now.
Yeah. Okay. But no, before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends so we can start having more conversations with people like you to hear your thoughts and opinions on all these types of subjects. How about we just jump straight into this before we start celebrating? Got to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer here real quick. And Abel, let me ask you a question. Do you remember the Gretchen Whitmer kidnapping case?
Oh, you mean the one where they had 90% feds on it?
Well, 2/3 of them were feds, yes.
If you have more than 50% feds, I'm calling you 90% fed.
Well, I mean, I think there was like 18 people altogether, and 12 of them were fed or fed informant kind of people. So 2/3 of them.
75%.
That's actually 66. But whatever. You can't do math. But
I'm Mexican. What do you expect?
I didn't say it.
But I did.
But yeah, here's the thing. Let's go quickly kind of recap a little bit about this. There it is. Let's quickly recap a little bit about this. Where is my mouse, first of all? There we go. Okay. So I should have gone back to the top, but whatever. Defense tells jury FBI agents made up Whitmer case or kidnap plot to build their careers. This was back in April of 2022. In his final push to save his client, a defense attorney blasted the FBI investigations into the alleged plot of kidnapping Gretchen Whitmer, telling jurors rogue agents made it all the way up to advance their career. The investigation was an embarrassment. Attorney Joshua Blanchard told the jury in closing arguments, and we have to tell them that it isn't how our country operates. We can't use people like Barry Croft, Adam Fox, Brandon Casata, and Daniel Harris. Okay, so 8 of the 12, I think that was 8 of the 12, not 12 of the 16, but yeah, it was still 2/3. As pawns in order to advance their art interest, whatever, words. Blanchard's voice grew loud as he urged the jury to acquit for men who he believed was framed for crimes they did not commit. His client is Croft, a man he described as a crazy stoned pirate. What? He described his own client as a crazy stoned pirate? That's pretty fucking awesome. Let's see. Who was loud, outspoken, and crass, and was outraged by the rioting following the death of George Floyd and the people who are burning America down. They say Barry is one of our leaders, according to them. He's about to pull one of the biggest acts of domestic terrorism in history. Blanchard said, "It's all smoke and mirrors." There was no plan to kidnap the governor, Blanchard said. He repeatedly. Only crazy stoned tough talkers who vented about the government and got played by informants and agents who pretended to be their friends while setting them up. The reason why... Huh?
So you're telling me that the FBI trapped these people?
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, they did. I mean, how many times have we had FBI involvement into everything?
Everything.
And I do mean everything, including from stories that I have been reading about that I still want to do more due diligence with. At least 20 FBI agents were involved with storming the Capitol on January 6th. Yeah, and we're conspiracy theorists for calling that shit out, right?
Yep, definitely.
But no, the reason why I bring this up, oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you can now question mask here on YouTube again. They've removed that from their policy.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep. They've removed...
Milagro?
Yeah, it's no longer medical misinformation to say, should we mask kids? Is the mask effective? You can do that on YouTube now.
Since when has this happened? What changed?
Today. What changed was a lot of doctors were actually coming up and saying, in a lot of studies, it was just like, okay, well, there is somewhat of an effectiveness on masks because you can't spit on people, but it's only 1%, and that 1% is like maybe 11 out of 12 cases. So they had to remove
12
it.
People 11 or wait, so 11 people spit on other people for COVID.
I'm using that as just kind of like a euphemism kind of the situation. I got to look into that more about why. But yeah, it was just like it's a low transmission rate. It was a low effectiveness, and it's actually coming out now, even on CDC's own website about that. I'll be digging more deeply into that probably later on. But yeah, we can
right then.
We can go ahead and start questioning that shit again. And won't get banned for it. Yay. Little by little. But, yeah. The reason why I bring up the Gretchen Whitmer case, two men convicted in the plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen. Let's see. A jury on Tuesday convicted 2 men of conspiring to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen in 2020, delivering swift verdicts on a plot that was broken up by the FBI and described as a rallying cry for U.S. civil war by anti-government extremists. Hold up. Associated Press. We just read. Yes, we just read that they were involved with it. They were the ones to set it up. They were the ones who planned the whole thing. They found other people to be involved with this and to pin it on them. Fuck you, Associated Press. You're lying. Okay. Let's see. The result was a big victory for the U.S. Justice Department. A different jury just 4 months ago couldn't reach unanimous decisions on Adam Fox, Barry Croft Jr., but acquitted 2 other men, a stunning conclusion that led to a second trial. Wait. What about double jeopardy? Hold up. I didn't know there was a second trial for these guys after they were acquitted. You can't do that. Ooh, shit, son. Okay.
Hopefully they take this to the Supreme Court because that's double jeopardy.
Yeah, you can't do that shit, son. Doesn't matter if you're fed or not.
For the viewers who don't know what double jeopardy, can you explain what that means to them, if you know what that means?
Double jeopardy means you cannot be tried for the same crime twice. Now, let's say, allegedly, I run in and rob a bank, and I'm found not guilty. Even if new evidence comes out, you cannot try me for that same crime yet again. That is double jeopardy.
Unless you commit insurrection against the government and they don't like the party who did it.
Well, I mean, they raided Mar-a-Lago, and everybody's pissed about that.
Yeah, well, The FBI got what they needed. Melania Trump's panties and dresses.
Yeah, and apparently put on a drag show. That's the thing. Yeah, they can do that. Apparently, no, they can't. But
I'm done with life.
All right. The arrest nearly 2 years ago came at an extremely tense time. The volatile home stretch of the election between Joe Biden and then President Donald Trump playing out against the backdrop of blah, blah, blah. We already know. Jury selection in the retrial of Fox and Croft coincidentally occurred a day after FBI agents searched Trump's. Oh.
That's probably why.
So their double jeopardy trial happened the day after the Mar-a-Lago raid. Putting the
coincidence, I think not.
I'm gonna say no to that either. It's got to be distraction. We fucked up. Merrick Garland's pissed about not being put on the Supreme Court. The judge who signed that warrant was an attorney for
Epstein.
Yeah. And for the love of God, January 6th committee is falling apart. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody believes that dumb shit. So we got to find something. It's a fishing attempt to find anything on this man because we went through the court, the actual warrant, and it's searching for everything from Trump's presidency.
Yeah, so they finally released it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they unsealed the warrant. They still haven't unsealed the affidavit that is probably going to be heavily redacted or if not completely redacted, so we can't see what the hell they're actually talking about.
Unless I'm wrong, don't they have to release that information?
There are some, like, to protect under the guise of national security. No. To be honest, no.
Okay, then.
But that's the whole thing. Under the guise of national security. You want to talk about national security, raiding a former president's home to find anything and everything that you can on this man to stop him from running for office? That is national security. That is a breach of national security.
Not to these people.
But to America, even prominent people on the left. Yes, it is.
So if we were to ask someone like Vosh, what would he say in your opinion?
Vosh would probably be like, oh, this is necessary. He just needs to go to prison because Vosh doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. I mean, he advocated for fucking little kids.
Well, to be fair, did you see what he did recently?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's something incredibly stupid.
So he was debating, and I use the word debating very loosely, on what is a woman and if women can have penises.
You gotta be. Okay, tell me.
The guy he defended was saying no woman in history has ever had a penis. And Vosh says, yeah, no, there are women with penises. He goes back to the other guy. Well, he said, well, Vosh's mother doesn't have a penis. And he says, well, Vosh goes back to, well, some women have penises. And then Vosh, somewhere in it says, can he get a definition of what a woman is that does not have the definition or has the definition without a penis in it? And the guy just says, a woman doesn't have a penis.
I don't understand why this is so fucking hard, man. A woman is an adult human female capable of producing and nurturing human life with sexual organs capable of producing and nurturing human life, working or not.
What type of gametes?
What is it? XX chromosomes? I think XX is
a woman.
Yeah, XX
female.
is woman, XY is man. Yeah. And that's not fucking hard. You break it down into everything. Okay. But anyway.
And then the funniest part, he said the guy should not be using a circular definition as a definition for a woman.
But What is that? Wikipedia does that.
And Webster Dictionary also does that. A woman is a woman. A lot of leftists say that.
Yeah. Stupid ass argument after stupid ass argument. They're still losing that shit too, so it's whatever.
Vaj doesn't like when others use a circular definition, quote unquote circular definition, to explain what reality is towards women and a fetus, but it's fine for them to use it.
Oh, of course. I mean, there's no point in pointing out double standards because every time somebody on the left opens their mouth, it's a double standard. So, I mean, silence is violence, but words are violence. So, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You either back us and not or not. That's basically what they're saying. You either believe our bullshit or you're violent towards us. Yeah, fuck them.
I wouldn't fuck crazy personally.
Are you sure about that?
Look, I might be crazy myself, but I wouldn't fuck anything else that is crazy. I'm my own crazy enough.
I will say, though, on that account, they say there are only two genders. I would argue there are three. Man, woman, and hermaphrodite. If you got both sets of sexual organs, how can you claim to be either one, really?
Well, here's the thing. Hermaphrodites aren't actually a gender or sex. It's... What is it called? Fuck, I can't remember. But here's the other thing. Well, my main point is that hermaphrodites aren't a combination of both. Usually they are... You can tell what they are. It's just that when you figure it out, sometimes it's a surprise even for the person.
Granted.
Yeah, you don't have a... Like how the left would love a woman with a penis and womb and everything. You don't have... that's not a possibility. At most, it's more likely a man with a vagina, which would fall under... Okay, let me rephrase that. A man who is XXY, which is intersex, but their testicles and everything are still inside of them, and they were raised as a woman. That would still technically be that'd be a man.
This is already breaking my brain.
Yeah. I believe even if you have a micro penis, I think that falls under intersex.
Well,
if I remember correctly.
With that, never mind. We're not going to get into... No.
No. Yeah, no, you're right. We're not going to go into it because we have a limited amount of time.
We can't anyway. YouTube would rip it down in a heartbeat. But let's just go ahead a little bit further. Jury selection in the retrial of Fox coincidentally occurred a day after FBI agents... Oh yeah, we were already there. Putting the agents in the headline at the same time the judge was trying to direct any biases about law enforcement in the jury pool. Fox and Croft were convicted Tuesday of 2 counts of conspiracy related to the kidnapping scheme and attempts to use a weapon of mass destruction. So they had a nuke? Is that what you're trying to... What the fuck?
Interesting.
What does that even mean?
I didn't know they had a nuke. You?
Prosecutors said they wanted to blow up a bridge to disrupt police if the abduction could be pulled off on a Whitmer's vacation home. Blowing up a bridge is not a weapon of mass destruction. Oh my fucking God.
The only weapon of mass destruction that I know is myself when I use the restroom. I'm Islamic. Allah Akbar.
Is that what you say every time?
Surprisingly, I have not been kicked out of any restaurants or any buildings that is not my house yet, because I've been yelling like that.
Try it on a plane.
I don't want the TSA on my ass. No, thank you.
Could you imagine that? You just see some Mexican go to the back of a plane to use the restroom, and all you hear is Allah Akbar!
Oh, that'd be inside worse.
I would laugh my ass off. But yeah, apparently
the TSA would not have a fun day that day. Yeah. Imagine they have to do an emergency landing, and I'm still stuck in there like, God damn it, what the hell's going on back there?
Emergency landing, they descend quick as shit. And your ass comes off the toilet to just demolish the bathroom right at that time. Now they got to clean it up. But
no,
yeah,
I'll probably
go ahead.
I'll be walking like I'm crippled. I'll be like, no.
Not to mention that they'd have to like restrain you and put you in handcuffs while you're covered in your own shit.
Yeah. I'd be like, can I get a power wash? Can I get a power wash, please?
Yo, you get a bird bath.
Whatever. I'll take anything. All right, we're getting off topic. Let's get back to
Yeah, we are. But the reason I want to bring this up now, there were 2 people convicted of this. Okay, so if the FBI actually set this up, like they had planned all this, they had found people to go along with this for these people to advance their own careers and shit like that, would this not be entrapment? How can you be convicted? Well, okay. I can understand how you could be convicted, but wouldn't this be easily appealed under the guise of this is entrapment? I mean, if they set this shit up, if
yes,
they did this, how would it not?
It's a government.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot. Y'all wonder why we say disband the FBI.
ATF as well.
All these alphabet agencies, the whole fucking government, just stop the dumb shit. By the way,
my dick does not feel safe when I have to go through the TSA.
Does it try to retract?
Yeah, it's already retracted. What are you saying?
I almost choked on my drink. But no, another thing, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to send another $3 billion over to Ukraine for arms deals. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking damn it. I thought we were done with that.
Oh, God, no. No, like Biden said, as long as it takes for Ukraine to win the war, we'll have to suffer here at home.
He said that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he was asked about, how long America is going to have to deal with these very high gas prices, and he says as long as it takes to win the war in Ukraine.
Yeah, at this point, I just want Russia to win, just to piss off a lot of people.
They should just go ahead and nuke everything. I take that back. I shouldn't be saying that.
If they nuke anything, the world will end. You know this, right?
Yes, but I mean, they're sending in the 4-string soldiers. Okay, why would you send the best of what you got into a country that you could just bulldoze just in maybe a week?
I say we should hire every Starbucks employee and send them out to war with sticks.
Hold up, now there was a story about an entire store of baristas walking out because the leader of their union was fired for unionizing. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, the owner of the store fired the leader for unionizing the people, and everybody walked out because of it. And and now they have to stop letting their bathrooms be public use so people can start, inject heroin and do all kinds of things in their bathroom as well.
Interesting.
Get woke or broke, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up and kind of highlight that a little bit here. That some of the I can understand how, okay, yes, they were involved with it. They were involved with plotting. They were involved with actually making the plans and trying to carry them out. But when the FBI sets the shit up from the very fucking beginning as a false flag for violent extremism in 2020, I'm gonna let these motherfuckers go.
So you're a terrorist, is that what you're saying?
I'm on a list somewhere. If you're not now, you're not American, son.
What if I'm not on the list?
What am I talking about? The Patriot Act made everybody on a list somewhere. If you're not on the list, then you're an illegal immigrant. Abel.
What? Just because I'm Mexican? You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm actually here illegally. My real name is Santiago Miguel de la Cruz el Tercero.
Do you got other names, or is that just a shortened version?
That's just the very short version. I have a short version, and somewhat short version, and then the full version.
Yeah, well, there was also a woman, I think it was in the Guinness Book of World Records. I think she has like 26 names. Like she has a first
20.
and last name and a whole string of middle names. Like, can you even put that on a birth certificate? What do you do on government documents for that? I mean, I got 2 middle names. So, yeah, I mean, that gets hard, you know? What do I use? Randall or Guy? Shit. But
Drunken Guy Senpai.
I mean,
Drunken Randall Senpai.
I choose it. I choose it. Depending on what I want to write down, I do choose it. But yeah.
What the fuck does your birth certificate say though?
All 4 names.
Jesus.
So does my social security card. Yeah. But I wanted to highlight that a little bit because it seems like really, really, really fucked up. Yeah, I could understand why these 2 men could be found guilty. But when the FBI sets the whole damn shit up from the very beginning, it's kind of questionable if they should be in jail or not. You know,
3 innocent men.
Well, there were 4 apparently.
No, I said free.
Oh, I thought you said 3. My bad.
I know. I made it sound like that.
Okay. Well, see, I didn't hear shit. You just said it all fucked up. But
they said 3 innocent men.
But yeah, I just wanted to kind of highlight that a little bit there and talk about that because it's kind of a fucked up situation. We are winning this fight, but there is a long way to go. Now, off the gloom and doom bullshit here for a second. Okay, for the rest of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Liz Cheney was ousted. 666 what? 66.3. No. Liz Cheney was ousted by Harriet Hagman. Look at that fucking difference. It's almost a 40-point difference between them. Jesus Christ, son. Like, you just got demolished in your own, well, what you say is your own state. Daddy can't save you now, bitch.
Isn't he dead?
I don't know. Dick Cheney, I don't know. But he also did shoot a man in the face while he was, under President Bush. I do remember that Bush-Cheney administration. He shot a dude in the face with a shotgun and laughed about it. I remember that. I thought it was kind of funny too, but I was like, damn, that's psychotic as fuck. So Liz Cheney is gone. As far as, when I did the episode going through the 2020 or the 2022 midterm primaries and things like that, I kind of covered this one. I don't know much about Harriet Hagman though. Hagman, however it's said. I don't know much about her other than the fact that she looks like a dude. And that's kind of worrisome a little bit to me. I don't know. But it's kind of a little questionable. Are we getting like another what's the bitch? The Secretary of Health?
No idea.
The trans man that's like now a 2-star general just because they were put in that position. You know who the hell I'm talking about. Stop shaking your head. No, you know. God damn it. You're going to make me look up the name. You asshole.
What happened?
What happened? You're not listening. That's what happened.
I'm listening and I'm also working. I'm trying to find if Dick Cheney is still alive.
Not
Want to
Secretary of
know?
Health.
No, I think he's still alive because it. Let me see.
Rachel Levine. There we go. Assistant Secretary of Health.
Shelter
Are we getting another
the
Rachel Levine? Because
nope, he's still alive.
images.
Huh? The fuck is that? Oh,
That's too small. Fuck.
looks like a dude. Dude
That's
looks
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
lady.
Dude looks like a lady. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Where is the picture, you assholes?
Just
So
zoom in.
you're just gonna do a little clip, you little sons of bitches. Fuck it. Let's do
Dude
this.
looks like a lady.
I mean, it's kind of frightening. I have questions.
I know you are.
Oh, I'm frightening as hell, yes. But
Yes, we know. What else would you like to hear?
it's trying to. It won't let me zoom in any further, but
I can see perfectly, but let's see if the viewers can.
do we have another Rachel Levine situation? They can see it okay enough. Do we have another Rachel Levine situation happening here, or
it looks fine on camera?
That looks psychotic. Could you not find a better picture? But anyway, you get the point.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So Liz Cheney's gone. We'll see what Harriet Hagman does, because
As long as she doesn't hag anyone.
We'll see. Karens are out and about and abundant as hell, so maybe. However, ladies and gentlemen, let me zoom in a little bit there, because I didn't set that up right. We were trying to do this off the fly. How screwed is Adam Kinzinger, Illinois Democrat, at the verge of rolling out a new congressional map that could end the House career of one of the GOP's most prominent Trump critics? So this dude may have just fucked himself, apparently. Former President Donald Trump would love to take down Adam Kinzinger, one of the... Don't
they usually fuck themselves?
Yes, every time. I love that they start out the entire article with framing. Former President Donald Trump would love to take down Adam Kinzinger. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got something against the dude, but it's not like he's leading a fucking rebellion against him. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're out in the streets fighting about this shit. Whatever. One of his chief House GOP antagonists in the next year's midterm, but Democrats might beat him to it. Illinois lawmaker on the verge of rolling out a new congressional map that will very likely get... Oh, yeah, I do remember hearing about this. Like they were redistricting everything. So it's kind of lessens the amount of Republican votes, and that it was actually purposely done that way. I remember that.
Are we surprised though?
Oh, of course not.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you're surprised, I'm going to question you on a lot of things.
The elimination of his district would force the veteran Republican congressman to choose between running in unfamiliar territory, possibly against another incumbent, or making a long shot. I thought that said short. Making a long shot run for governor or senate in a blue state. And that assumes Kinzinger could prevail in a GOP primary after spending the last year criticizing a former president who remains beloved by the base. Yeah.
Who is he? Wait, Trump or Kissinger? Who's beloved?
Trump.
Okay, I was about to say Kissinger. Who the f likes his ass?
Yeah, I mean he's just screwed himself.
Wait, isn't Illinois? Don't they have Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago's in Illinois. Yes.
Okay, this makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see. Adam, right now, he and I would get along great. What he's doing. But if you look at the Republican electorate in any one of these districts, probably not, said Mike Boast. When asked if Kinzinger could win in a different seat, it would be hard. It'd be hard. But Kinzinger could be out too. We'll see how that actually plays out.
It's always hard.
I'm just tired of seeing this dude's face everywhere. He looks like a fucking psycho. That just like the stare he has, it just kind of reminds me of like a Buffalo Bob situation. Or Buffalo Bill, Buffalo Bob. Who was the Silence of the Lamb? No. Silence of the Lambs. That dude, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Nope, I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. I wish. Yeah. But anyway, he just kind of gives that vibe. Like, he's got chipmunk cheeks, that deadpan stare, just like psychotic eyes, and his mouth is too small for his face. Like, there's something off about. I'm just ragging on his ass, but I mean, he looks like you remember, like,
isn't he married?
I don't know. I don't care. But
he's married. God, I feel bad whoever's married to him.
You remember the Chipmunks? Alvin, Simon, and Theodore?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's the fourth one. He's the one they fucking ate after being born, and somehow he just came up as human. Like, I don't know, reincarnated as human. He's just a fucking asshole, though. But he may be gone. 8 out of 10. Why do you think
Theodore is so fat?
Maybe. But yeah, all right. Brian Stelter is now gone off CNN. His last show was Sunday. That stupid fucking... Like, dude, you're 36 years old. How the fuck do you look like this? And what the fuck is on your lip? Is that a ringworm right there on your lip? I don't fucking know. That's a horrible picture. But dude's show was... What was it? Last Sunday? His last show was last Sunday. Ending reliable sources. That was actually on the air for over 30 years. Yeah, and he burnt it to the fucking ground.
Wait, he was on it for 30 years. But
no, he was not. The show was 30 years old. No, he was on. He was on there for, God, what, 5-6 years, something like that. Maybe even a little longer than that. But I remember.
But I was about to say, if he's been on there for, damn, they hired a child.
No, I remember back in 2018, he had a talk with Glenn Beck, and he made a little shot at Glenn Beck because they were having financial problems with Blaze at that point in time. And he made a shot at Glenn Beck about, how he was trying to find a buyer for his company. Fast forward 4 years, Blaze Media is one of the top right-wing independent medias. And this motherfucker's gone. CNN is hurting for viewership. Fuck. I mean, Tim Pool beats their asses out every damn day in viewership. Once they lost the thing to put their channel and only their channel 24/7 in news and airports, that just killed them. But yeah, so this motherfucker's out. Cuomo's out. Chris and Andrew Cuomo. Chris Cuomo was out because he was covering for his brother, who killed more than 15,000 people by putting sick patients back in nursing homes. So did Gretchen Whitmer.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a thing. Mm-hmm. He did that. Instead of using, I think it was the Mercy. It was a military hospital ship out in the bay there for him. Instead of using that, because that would make Trump look good for helping him out, this motherfucker took old people that were sick with COVID and put them back in nursing homes.
Oh, who needs old people?
Apparently not Andrew Cuomo. But Andrew Cuomo was outed because of a fucking Me Too situation. No. The mass murder of 15,000 1,000 plus people has nothing to do when you touch a woman on the face, apparently. Whatever. But because he was covering up all that shit and trying to help his brother Andrew get through all that, Chris Cuomo is fired from CNN. And now he's trying to do his own independent blogging, and I think he has a YouTube.
Chris?
I'm not too sure about that, but I think he does.
Interesting.
I'll have to look that up later, because if it is, we're gonna flame the fuck out of that later on. But he was let go from CNN because he was trying to help his brother get through the debacle that was the pandemic for Andrew Cuomo. Now Stelter's fucking gone. I want to read a little bit about this. It says CNN personality.
Who's left?
Don Lemon.
No, the one who puts his hand in his own and puts in someone else's face.
They also the one who said for anybody that wasn't vaccinated, he has the final solution for. Indicating, going back to a certain World War II dictator that mass murdered over 6 million Jews. But yet the right are the Nazis, right? Yeah.
Say it isn't so.
But yeah. Let's see. It says CNN personality Brian Stelter is leaving the network during an ongoing shakeup in a left-leaning cable news outlet. CNN will end its Reliable Sources program on Sunday, August 21st. I missed that episode. I actually need to go back and watch that because it'll probably laugh. I've seen clips of it where he's just like, the world or the free nation needs reliable sources. This motherfucker has lied about every damn thing. So you say we need reliable sources? Stay the fuck out of media. Yeah. So yeah, okay.
What if you want to be on media so you can lie?
Hey, Crowder has a job for him. He's offered him $200,000 a year to be on Louder with Crowder. Probably just to flame the fuck out of him every day and make the dude feel like shit.
I'll take that offer from Crowder. Hey, $200,000 a year? So that's 6 figures.
Coincidentally, though, I'm pretty sure he's not really going to pay him that much. But coincidentally, though, if you watch Crowder's show, like at the little startup with the Strange Animal song, he's the dude in the sun. That's Stelter's face in the fucking sun.
No shit, I don't think I've ever noticed that.
No, it is. He's the sun in that startup. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, and he also made a little, I guess it would be a music video skit about the Eggman, and it was about Brian Stelter. That shit's hilarious.
Well, so I'm not sure if you saw what Elijah did.
Oh, where he wore the do-rag?
Yep, where he cut his hair completely and wore a do-rag.
Yeah, I did see a little bit about that. Let's see. As a result, Brian Stelter will leave the company. We appreciate his contributions to the network, and we wish him well as he embarks on new endeavors. So you appreciate one of the 3 main people that put your company into a bind to where you were searching for buyers for your company, that 4 years ago, Brian Stelter took a jab at Glenn Beck about his company. Now the tables have turned in 4 years, Stelter. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure MSNBC ain't even gonna pick your ass up, motherfucker. Like, who was that? Jen Psaki went from being the press secretary to being on MSNBC, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, geez, is she really there?
I don't know if she's on air right now, but I think that's where she was headed after that. And then we got fucking Okay, we got the affirmative action secretary, who's literally just no, we're not going to talk about it. We're not. I'd rather hear let's circle back than we're just not going to talk about it. And you're a piece of shit for even trying to ask questions.
Joke's on you. I'm always a piece of shit. Wait a minute. Stand by on that.
I'm standing by.
No, so that's the one thing you know what? I quit.
What? Yeah, I was waiting for you to elaborate. But let's see. Reliable Sources was the longest running show on CNN prior to Thursday's announcement. Stelter had anchored the program since 2013. Oh, so he's been there a while.
9
almost
years.
10. Yeah, 9 years, almost 10. Stelter, 36, confirmed his exit in a statement and said he would provide more details when the final episode of his show airs on Sunday. What the fuck is on his... Does this motherfucker have monkeypox on his lip? What the fuck is that? Do you see that?
Let me go on and let me check on the YouTube half.
Let's see if I can zoom the hell in.
I don't know. It looks like monkeypox.
He's got like a canker sore or some shit on his lip. Like, dude, put some lipstick on. You got a man purse. Fuck. All right, maybe that was uncalled for, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Your purse. Yeah, his purse. That he calls his gym bag, but no gym bag is held on the fucking crutch of your arm right there at your elbow. No. Shut up, dude. It's a fucking purse. Anyway. He says, I'm grateful for my 9 years with CNN, proud of what we've accomplished on Reliable Sources, and so thankful for the viewers who turned in every week for an examination of the media. Truth and stories that shape our world.
I hope you don't I hope this downtown road. But unfortunately, I do have to go a little early, guys.
Oh, it's already fucking time. Damn it.
Yeah.
All
right. I'm going to head out. Y'all can still listen to Drunken Senpai.
Oh, I'm going to go on a fucking... I'm going to go on a rant just fucking celebrating.
We know. Because I'm leaving or because he left?
All of it together. It's a happy day for me. All right.
And then you wonder why I send you memes like I send you.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I know. But do you have anything? Do you have anything happening with your channel personally here soon?
I did just drop a new video today regarding an abortion protest. If you guys would like to see that, I do have a new video coming out tomorrow, which will be an interview. I won't be saying with who, but if you're interested, please check it out by tomorrow. But I do appreciate you guys here watching here with me. I will leave you alone with Drunken. Please be safe when you're alone with him. We all know how this can go, especially from men from Alabama.
You son of a bitch.
I know.
Take it easy, man. We will see you again really soon. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of camera work before we break this off, but peace out, bro. Give me a second here. I need to flip that on and oh wait, it would just be shit. Can I? Is it? Yay! Yay! It worked. Okay. Even though it's going to be completely ass backwards and fuzzy. Screw it. I'll worry about that later. Okay. But yeah. Let's see. It was a rare privilege to lead a weekly show focused on the press at a time when it has never been more consequential. I'll have more to say on Sunday. You mean all the lies? You know, Kyle Rittenhouse, Covington kids. Too many to mention. You son of a bitch. Too many to mention. According to a source close to the situation, CNN decided to end Stelter's show as a part of a refreshed Sunday lineup with new programs, including Who's Talking with Chris Wallace. Oh, God. So this son of a bitch, the dude that was the uh the the debate moderator for Trump and Biden for the one time they did it. That son of a bitch now has a show. I thought this was going to be a win, ladies and gentlemen. But no, CNN is actually trying to move more to a centrist type of programming is what they're wanting. You're going to have to do something major for that to really play out to be something, though. I mean, let's be honest. You're going to have to get your shit together and your ducks in a row very, very quickly. It says, under new boss Chris Lick, who took over after Jeff Zucker resigned in February, CNN is no longer going to dedicate an hour of TV covering its own industry. A source close to the network said. A source close to the network. Is that the homeless man that pisses behind the dumpster? Probably not. But that's a source close to the network. A source told the Post that Stelter was taken off guard by the news, despite persistent rumors that his job was on the line. There are persistent rumors that you're about to be axed. You shouldn't be taken off guard by it when it happens. That's just major hubris for you to think that you're still okay, Eggman. Jesus fuck. An insider warned Stelter a few months ago about the rumors, but instead of listening, the anchor chewed out the source, claiming he was not getting fired and was part of the fabric of CNN. Oh, you're part of the fabric of CNN? No wonder CNN is fucked. Meanwhile, Stelter had grown increasingly prickly about stories of his poor ratings. He often would call reporters about the stories, calling them misleading. Oh, it's misleading to see your numbers rapidly decline over time. That's misleading. Why? Why, Stelter? Why is it misleading? Oh, it's misleading because that's your truth, not the truth. Internally, Stelter ruffled some feathers with all the sources described as his arrogant attitude. CNN's on-air talent griped that he overstepped his place by thinking of himself as a primetime anchor. Some felt that Stelter was protected by ex-CNN President Zucker, who hired the print journalist to become a TV anchor despite zero previous experience on camera and unheard of move within the industry. That fucked you, Zucker. Not Zuckerberg, not the Facebook CEO. Apparently, never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because it's a thing. But Stelter was quick study, however. He learned how to put on a show. A source said, did he? Did he? I have a deeper voice than that son of a bitch does. He learned how to put on a show? A drag show? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Go fuck yourself. In June, Axios reported that Litch was shifting towards a less partisan coverage and closely monitoring anchors to ensure they adhere to the change in tone, with those who were unable to do so potentially facing the axe. My Jesus. I hit a button, my bad. The report identified Stelter and his fellow CNN anchor, Jim Acosta, as among the personalities whose left-leaning viewpoints had drawn ire of conservatives in recent years. That's right, Acosta's gone too. How could I forget about that ass? Jim Acosta was the Peter Doocy to Trump. I could take these off now. There ain't no point in this being here. But Jim Acosta was the Peter Doocy to Trump. Like, he would be the ones that were asking the questions that were harsh on Trump, as Peter Ducey does to Biden, or to Jen Psaki for Biden. But yeah, because we know Biden can't handle taking not taking a shit in his pants in front of the world stage. What makes you think he's gonna actually handle questions while he tries to shake the hand of nobody? State of America, and I'm already having stupidity aneurysms. Anyway, in May, Lex sent a memo to CNN staffers declaring too many people have lost trust in the news media. Yeah, they have. They really have. All mainstream media, including Fox News. I refuse to even listen to clips from either of them. I don't listen to Tucker Carlson. I should, just to hear what he's got to say. I refuse to listen to Stelter because 2020, that son of a bitch just went him, Lemon, Cuomo. Nope. I refuse to listen to y'all lying sons of bitches. Oh, they're mostly peaceful protests while there's a burning building behind me. Mm-hmm. Good job. I got the final solution for all the unvaxxed people. Lemon? Really? Because I'm unvaxxed. You can try if you want. It's not going to turn out for you. Your white husband isn't going to save you. Sir, you best calm the fuck down. I think we can be a beacon in regaining the trust by being an organization that exemplifies the best characteristics of journalism. Fearlessly speaking truth to power. Oh, truth to power. You mean your truth instead of the truth? Yeah, what you want reality to be instead of what reality actually is. Challenging the status quo. You parroted the status quo. You parroted whatever the fuck they wanted you to say. Questioning groupthink. Oh, wait. You mean like all media who parrots itself because they cannot and will not look into anything for themselves anymore? And you wonder why Blaze Media is kicking off. You wonder why Daily Wire has shot up. You wonder why Project Veritas is literally trying to be destroyed. The bastions of real journalism? The up-and-comers who will probably be mainstream media? Give it 10 years? I mean, hell, Tim Pool. Look at what he's doing. He's got his companies. He's got billboards in fucking New York promoting his shit now. Y'all are losing this fight. And you're losing it hard. Let's see. And educating viewers and readers with straightforward facts and insightful commentary, while always being respectful of differing viewpoints. Oh, wait a minute. Educating viewers and readers with straightforward facts that we completely made up, and everything about our company we just lie. Well, they're facts to them. Insightful commentary. Let's see. For 4 years, no matter what was in the news, all you did was scream Orange Man bad at your cameras. Insightful commentary. Yeah, good job. While always being respectful of differing viewpoints. You took a shot at Glenn Beck, motherfucker, because he asked you a question that you didn't want to answer. Now, that wasn't actually Stelter that wrote that, but look, you're trying to make up some shit. First and foremost, we should and we will be advocates for the truth, he added. I guess we'll see. Meanwhile, Lick and Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav are leading a sweeping overhaul at CNN that has included cost-cutting measures. CNN Plus couldn't even fail on time. Y'all spent all that money. You could have been doing whatever it is you're fucking doing now. Let's see. A leading sweeping overhaul at CNN that has included cost-cutting measures. Zaslav is aiming to shave $3 billion in expenses at Warner Brothers. I think Stelter's contract was like $1 million a year, something like that. You need to start shaving up with the show reliable sources, the producers and everything behind that, all the budget and everything you would spend for that, going somewhere. Okay, you're on your way, but there ain't no way in hell that Jim Acosta and Brian Stelter and Andrew Cuomo cost you $3 billion a year. Granted, I think Andrew Cuomo was off the show before this lick dude. Lick. I guess that would be German. So Stephen, I think it's Stephen, right? Stephen Lick. Whatever, his name. Let's see. Discovery, after the merger between the two companies closed earlier this year, the cuts included an abrupt shutdown of the $300 million CNN Plus streaming service just 1 month after its launch. It wasn't even a month. They couldn't even fail on time. The costly initiative debuted with extensive promotion, but failed to draw many subscribers. Yeah, it was like 150,000 or so, and 60,000 of that were actually your own people within your company that you had given free subscriptions to. So, yeah, good job failing. Stelter's exit is just the least sign of turmoil at CNN. Just the latest sign of turmoil. Leak took over the network's top post after the resignation of Zucker, who was forced out after properly disclosed a relationship with a colleague. Another Me Too moment. CNN, who has a history of that, and a history of pedophilia as well. Yeah, look into the child. Look into the adults. How do I say this without YouTube getting pissy? Look into the fans of the playground claims and accusations in CNN, and how many people have actually been arrested for it. Kind of like Disney. Stelter's exit is just a latest sign in turmoil at CNN. Lick took over the network's top post after the resignation of Zucker, who was forced out after failing properly. Yeah, okay. I'm hitting buttons on this thing I shouldn't. Meanwhile, ex-CNN anchor Chris Cuomo was fired late last year following revelations that he helped prepare the defense of his older brother, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, for sexual harassment allegations. Chris Cuomo and CNN are embroiled in an extensive legal battle over the filing. CNN will continue covering the media industry via its digital team and reliable sources newsletter. Media reporter Oliver Darcy will lead the newsletter beginning next week. Oliver, we're not done yet, but it's a great start. So, just to recap, this fat, wonky looking piece of shit is gone. Cuomo is gone. 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I don't know. I guess it'd be 9 out of 11 at that point, because Liz Cheney's gone. Kinzinger seems to be on the chopping block. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Anthony Fauci to step down in September after decades of public service. The same dude who was wrong on the AIDS epidemic, the same dude who was wrong constantly about COVID, the same dude who told you wear a mask, don't wear a mask, wear a mask, no, wear 2 masks, 3 masks maybe, no, 2 masks, no, let's go back to masks. No, I did all that because I wanted our healthcare workers to have the masks. Take the jab, ladies and gentlemen. Even though the hospitals are filled up with the people that have had the jab. And people are dying. Allegedly. Because of the jab. But take the jab, ladies and gentlemen. Good for you. Okay. I want to bring this up because I will hit on my point on this at the end. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who played a critical role in steering humanity through 2 pandemics of our time, AIDS, that he got wrong because he was saying, hey, you can catch it from drinking a water fountain after somebody that's got it. Yeah, AIDS is airborne, and 1 out of 5 heterosexual people will contract AIDS. Some of the claims he made about that, and COVID-19. Still touchy on YouTube. We're not going to get into that. Even though you can talk about masks, you can question masks. As my video has come down, going through Pfizer's documents, yeah, that's still against the World Health Organization. Even though it was Pfizer's own documents. Let's see. He announced Monday he is stepping down from his role in the federal government. As of December, he will leave position he's held for 38 years as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, as well as his job as chief of the NIAID Laboratory of Immunoregulation. I think that's the word. And his role as chief medical advisor to President Joe Biden. The straight talk scientist and physician was the government's top infectious disease doctor for decades, and one of the few scientists that many Americans do by name. Fauci, 81, served under 7 U.S. presidents and helped lead the country through numerous health crises. Did he? Or did he fuck up everything along the way? He was instrumental in combating the AIDS epidemic by telling you could get it from drinking after people who were infected with AIDS through water fountains and that AIDS was airborne. Yeah, you were instrumental in that, right? Starting as a youthful director of the NIAID in the early 1980s, he took center stage in a political fraught response to the nation's COVID-19 pandemic, and he was both praised and assailed for his tell it like it is philosophy. Really? Does anybody questioned you about anything, the only thing you ever said is the science is changing. But we can't question the science. The science is changing. Trust the science, but we can't question the science. Shut up. President Joe Biden hailed him as a dedicated public service in a statement issued Monday because Dr. Fauci's many contributions to public health, lives. Let me try and get this light out of my eyes real quick. That's bothering me. I got a spot like right there, dead center. In a statement issued Monday, because of Dr. Fauci's many contributions to public health, lives here in the United States, around the world lives here in the United States and around the world have been saved. Have they? The jabs, the amounts of mental disorders that have happened, depression, the self-deletion kind of situations, alcohol, drug abuse, did you save lives? Or did you destroy them? Now the CDC is saying, hey, treat the unvaccinated like the vaccinated. So everything that we've been screaming about for the past 2 years, now you're starting to say, okay, you saved lives, you son of a bitch. Great. Department of Health and Human Services Secretary. Oh yeah, that's right. Also the people that lost their jobs because they wouldn't get jabbed. Now it's let's go back to business as usual. But fuck you because you didn't play along. Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra. I don't know that name. Who took leadership of the agency a year into the COVID pandemic, said he relied on Fauci's counsel and praised him for his ability to break down complex science in simple terms to American people to save lives. You mean straight up fucking lies? As AIDS crisis grew, he led by listening. What? Fauci's actions during the AIDS epidemic helped marshal a scientific government response that saved millions of lives. His approach to engaging AIDS activists also transformed the way patients and activists interacted with medical science for many diseases. Oh. There are a lot of things that I could say that would probably have this episode ripped down pretty much immediately. But I'm not going to say them. I will say this. You lied about everything, you son of a bitch. AIDS is not airborne. It's a bloodborne, sexually transmitted disease. It's never been airborne. It was never airborne. Nobody but you ever thought in any way it was airborne. Now shut the hell up. Let's get back to it. Tony Fauci is a really interesting character in the history of AIDS epidemic. Yeah, because he lied about everything. I'm done. I'm done. Like this is just keeps going and praising him. He was voted sexiest man of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember that? I think it was last year. He was voted sexiest man of the year or some shit like that. This dude has a goddamn. What is it? The rosaries? No, that's the thing around the neck. Like a devotional candle. There it is. Devotional candle. This motherfucker has a devotional candle of himself at his house. He has the Topps baseball card of him throwing the first pitch, which he horribly fucked up, by the way. I was going to say more to that. Pull it back. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, this dude's done. Look at that. Yeah, that was the thing. Why the fuck is your tongue hanging out your mouth? What is happening here? Sir. All right. You can go read this from NPR if you want. If you're interested in all the dumb shit that they're going to say, the lie after lie after lie about his ass and the things that he has done. Number one, I want y'all to remember this. He's leaving government. Now, he's not going to be out of the healthcare industry. No. He's going into another role with that. But he's leaving government after everything he did about the masks, about the jab, about all of it. Guess what that means? Now, of course, you know he will be protected, but he is beholden to the same laws and incarceration as everybody else. Now, imagine if you were to have done the things that he did while he was in this position, one of the highest paid, as a matter of fact, the highest paid government official that we've ever had, over $800,000 a year. But after everything he's done, he is now a private citizen again, beholden to the same laws as the rest of us. Granted, the government will try to protect him, but I think he's leaving because he sees the writing on the wall. He sees what's happening with these midterms. He knows that there's a hard shift that's about to happen in this country if the midterm elections are allowed to go through. That's all I'm going to say about that. But this dude, he deserves what's coming. He deserves what's coming. He deserves imprisonment, at the very least, for everything he did. He destroyed millions of Americans' lives. Just toyed with us over the years. Just fucking toyed with us, lied to us about AIDS, struck out panic and straight up discrimination for anybody that became infected. Because it was airborne, ladies and gentlemen. It's airborne. It's going to get you. 1 out of 5 heterosexual people will be inflicted with this disease. Yeah. Yeah, look up into that shit. But in December, as soon as the midterms come around, as soon as everything's done, his last run in December of this year, before January kicks in, Republicans take the House and Senate because it's on track to fucking do so. We're winning. We are winning this fight. The people who have tried to fuck us time and time and time and time and time again, who have successfully done so a lot of times, these people are leaving. They're out. They're gone. And I'll be damned if I let anybody forget any of this shit. Personally, I'm not going to let it happen. Matter of fact, anybody that I talk to, it'll probably be a thing. Like, as I get older and I become that old grumpy old man, I see a little kid, get off my lawn! Never vote back Cheney! Never let Kinzinger be in office! That'll probably be me, you know? Cheney will probably be long dead before that happens, so shit, I'm 36. I'm fucking Stelter's age. Kind of sad though. That's kind of sad on me. Like, I just burnt myself with that. Fuck. But he's gone. Like, the establishment narrative has been broken. The little TikTok army that we have built up. Let me go to the full screens for the rest of this here. And apparently, oh, that's the arm. I don't know what the fuck that is. Whatever is right there on the camera. Whatever, though. Apparently, the little TikTok army we have started to form, been incredibly successful at, to the point now that they're trying to, just like Twitter and Facebook and YouTube did with the 2020 election, TikTok's getting involved with the 2022 midterm election. And they're trying to ban outright anybody and everybody that speaks unless it involves what they want you to say. Now, three of the TikTok's most wanted. Like, these are the most wanted people on TikTok. Like, they show up. Usually it would take hours. Sometimes it would take days. Their accounts would be banned every time. They would have to do multiple accounts a day kind of situation. I'm trying to get them to come onto the show and we can talk about this. I'm trying to get our TikTok army to come onto the show, and we kind of discuss a lot of things about TikTok and let y'all know what's really going on there, because everybody says it's a horrible, horrible place. And it is. It is a cesspool of dumb shit and really crazy, very questionable things. But on the political side of it, on the political side, we're winning. And they have to keep trying to ban us. The only reason our accounts on TikTok, they've only been shadow banned, but the only reason they haven't been banned outright is because I don't show my face on most of it. I don't put my voice onto it. They can't track anything but device-wise. And we found ways around that as well. But they can't track in anything other than just text put on the screen, screenshots of articles. That's all they got. However, I have noticed that my accounts, well, the show's accounts, have been under attack on TikTok for something that people cannot actually report for. We are getting hit for, like, our shit keeps getting taken down for integrity and authenticity, which is something people cannot report for themselves. Oh, I just made that worse. But our account is being attacked for integrity and authenticity, which people cannot report for themselves, which means it is TikTok doing it. And I appeal it. And of course, it takes a while to come back. I'm getting closer. Of course, it takes a while to come back for that. And screw it. I'll just leave it. I'm done. I'll fucking work on it later. This green screen is a bitch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to keep this going the right way. But yeah, TikTok itself is actually attacking our account now because here's the thing. With everything that I do on TikTok, I'll just post screenshot articles just to see who knows, just to see who's paying attention, just to see who actually remembers things and reads these articles, knows what these articles are talking about, things like that. For the ones that don't and make stupid ass claims, I'll highlight their comment and prove them wrong. I'll use other news articles because they only read past the headline, or they don't read past the headlines, and the headline is all they need, right? Yep, that's what I've been doing. I've been shutting them down with just the headlines themselves because they're not going to look into it. Because if they did, they'd argue, well, this said this, and I'd have to go through a lot more. I usually shut them down within just like 1 or 2 videos, just by doing that. Now, you could say it's disingenuous. You could say this, you could say that, but like I say, honestly, number one, you cannot stand on a moral high ground with somebody that has no morals. And number two, fight fire with fire. They're not going to read it. They're not going to look into it. But them just seeing that headline is starting to plant that fucking seed. So that maybe when they start looking into it, they're going to be like, wait a minute. I remember seeing this, and this dude showed me that. What's happening here? On TikTok, my account, and this is purposely planned out, on TikTok, my account is planting that seed of doubt. From the narrative that they're pushing out on these social media sites. I'm involved with TikTok a lot because of it now. I'm planting that seed of doubt so that people will see these little headlines later on and be like, wait a minute. I remember seeing that. What the fuck are they talking about? Then they'll start looking. And then they'll be like, wait a minute. No. I remember some kind of headline. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Holy shit. And people in the comments are waking other people up. They really are. And it's amazing to actually see. So I'm the only person in the group that's the only thing they can do is shadow ban because they can't hit me for anything. Even when I made a video at the beginning of the year talking about the monkeypox thing, the whole timeline that I've gone through, even on stream. I think that episode was taken down. No, not the latest one. Facts and no, that was a protest one. Okay, so the whole timeline thing is still up on the show then. But yeah. That's the only time I have actually taken a violation on the TikTok accounts was one. I posted a flag with a World War II symbol on it. It was in the picture of the news article, and they took it down for that. And they silence videos, like they take the sound off, but they can't do more than that. We're winning this. We're learning, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting on everything. This is information warfare right now. We are fighting every bit of this. And it's the regular everyday people that are now starting to save accounts, or not accounts, but platforms. We know Twitter is a cesspool. Twitter is the only place where you see the narrative push so damn hard. Even Facebook won't push it that hard. But yeah, we are winning this, ladies and gentlemen. It's a cause for celebration that so much has happened so quickly, and every single bit of this is starting to all come together. However, do not get complacent. Please do not get complacent. You still fight, and you get out there and you fucking vote. You take everybody you know. Buy him pizza. Be like, hey, let's go out for pizza. By the way, I'll pay the entire bill. Y'all come and vote with me. Don't matter how you vote. You just vote. Take a little hit. Because I guarantee you, you have a mass turnout again. Like we were having primaries, like I had covered. It's going to be a huge change. A huge change. And I don't know a lot of the primary candidates. I do know Carrie Lake. I've heard a lot of Carrie Lake, and I like her. Let's see. Who was the other one? There was another one that I kind of covered at that point too. I don't remember. Not off the top of my head, but there is others in there that are actually still fighting with us. We need a huge turnout. Don't matter how you lean politically. I do not give a shit. I really don't. Just like this show, I don't care how you lean politically. Tell me how you feel. Get it out there. Let's talk. But we need a huge turnout. However you want to vote, don't matter. Just fucking vote. All right. I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. I gotta go here. I got things to do. And Abel's gone. I got some cleaning to do. Oh, let's see. I don't know just yet. This Friday, we are talking to Travis from Flip the Script podcast. He wanted to bring up another Civil War talk. A lot of things have actually come around about that as well. So we will revisit that topic with Travis. Saturday, I still got to see if Chloe Actual can come back Saturday. Maybe we could have Tristan from when we did the episode titled "How is this appropriate for kids?" or something like that. Tristan, maybe we'll be back Saturday. Still got to talk to him a little bit about that, and we'll get to having conversations with him again. Sunday, we have a little bit of change in pace from what we were doing here normally. We got a voice to come on and talk about her experiences with domestic violence. And I'd really like to hear her story and see what she's got to say about all that. but we are picking up in content here. I'm starting to get more people to be able to come on and talk, and still need to get 1776 set back up so he doesn't sound like a cracked out robot. A cracked out Ben Shapiro robot, I think is what I call him. But yeah. You guys will start seeing more of Freely Ashley very soon. I want to get back in touch with Right Side Lesbian again. Let's have her back on so we can talk some more, because I love that woman. She's interesting as shit. But we got a lot more going on here. If you guys ever just want to come on and talk, you just want to bounce ideas off each other, you just want to play some kind of political back and forth, that's fine. You're welcome to. As long as you can keep it respectful, we will too. But make sure you smash that like button. Share the show with your friends. Definitely subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to start talking to more people like yourself. We want that to be a thing. This is why we are here. To hear your voice, your thoughts, your opinions. So that way, the media can't say, America thinks this anymore. Because we will hear what you actually think. All right. So, I will leave you with our sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a voice, and it is important. Please, sit down. Let's talk. Y'all take it easy and have a good night. We'll see you again very soon.